The cycle of fifths. This is one of the, or if not the, most important diagram in music. It's all of our key signatures. It's so important that music theory students know their cycle of fifths, and you should be writing it out into your notebook regularly in order to try and memorize. So draw the circle into your notebook. Draw it now. Nice big circle. Then I want you to write all of the major keys going around the cycle. So on the right hand side, we have our major keys that have sharps in the key signature. On the left hand side, we have all of our major keys that have flats in the key signature. Okay, so I want you to copy this into your notebook. Notice how all of the major keys are a fifth apart. So C to G on the piano is a fifth apart. G to D on the piano is a fifth note apart. So that means 5 notes apart, 5 notes up, 5 keys up. D to A, 5 keys up. So that's why it's called the cycle of fifths. So you can keep going around clockwise, working out which key is 5 notes up. Also copy this, but if you didn't have this to copy from, you could work it out that way. What I tend to do, I mean I know it by memory now, but what I used to do is I would work out 5 notes up for the sharp side. The flat side, I found it easier to just remember F was the first major key to be introduced into the flat side, and then the next 4 letters actually spell out bead. You just need to remember to write the flat after the letter, because it's actually B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. In the middle, written in red here, we have the relative minors. The minor keys have key signatures which are the same as their relative majors. Now, if you don't know about relative minors and relative majors, make sure you watch the video I made about relatives. C is up here because it doesn't belong to the sharp side or the flat side, because it doesn't have any sharps or flats in the key signature. So I popped it up there. A is the relative minor of C, so that's why A is written on the inside directly underneath C. Then we have E minor, which is the relative minor to G major, B minor relative to D major, etc. So just make sure you have those minor keys written in as well as the majors. Once you've done that, you need to pop in your key signatures. I think about this as being like a clock, but just slightly different to the usual clock. So instead of 12 o'clock, we've got 0 o'clock. C major and A minor don't have any sharps or flats. So 1 o'clock, G major has 1 sharp. So I'll write a 1 up here. D major has 2, A has 3, E major has 4, B major has 5. Now here it depends if we're looking at F sharp or G flat, because this key signature down here is an N harmonic. So let's just say F sharp, which will be 6 sharps. Okay, then over on the flat side, F major has 1 flat, B flat major has 2, E flat major has 3 flats, A flat major has 4, D flat major has 5. C sharp major is the enharmonic of D flat. Enharmonic means it's the same key. D flat and C sharp are the same key. They're called enharmonics because they sound the same, they just have different names. Now you need to work out which sharps are in which key signature, which flats are in which key signature. I just made up a little saying for the sharps just to help my students remember which sharps are in which scales and the order of the sharps in the key signature. The sharps always have to be written in a specific order. So G major, we have F sharp, Father. D major, we have F sharp, C sharp, Father Christmas. A major, we have F, C, and G sharp, Father Christmas goes. E major, we have F sharp, C, G, and D. Father Christmas goes dancing. B major, Father Christmas goes dancing always. Now just leave it at B today. So Father Christmas goes dancing always. Okay, now flats are a little bit easier. The first flat to be introduced into the cycle of fifths is B flat. So F major has the key signature of B flat, just the one flat. So B flat we know has 2. B flat, which is the starting note anyway, E flat. Once sharps or flats are introduced into the cycle, they always carry over. You can't take one out suddenly. Once they're introduced, they carry down. So E flat, we've already got B flat, E flat, and now we're introducing A flat. A flat, we already have B, E, A. Now we're introducing D flat. It just spells the word beat, just like it did in the cycle. Okay, then D flat. Again, we've got B, E, A, D, and now we have a G flat. And I'll just keep going actually, just to G flat here. So this will be for G flat. B, E, A, D, G, and then there's a C flat. I'll squash that C flat in. So draw this out into your book. You can copy it down now, but then I would like you to try and draw it again and see how much you can remember without looking at this diagram. Okay, good luck, and let me know what your time is. Time yourself and just send me a message to let me know how many minutes it took you to draw out the cycle of fifths. Bye.